Pearl Thusi has raised concerns as to what is being done to help the less privileged at this point. As we've started already with a 21-day lockdown, she took to her Twitter account and said, "I was certain SA governments would provide food parcels to people who would be left most vulnerable during the lockdown, to people without electricity and water. What could be the solution? I heard there are water tanks. What's happening in those areas?" And I was really touched by this because I was like, for someone who has, so much in terms of her being comfortable, her having imali, and her not even being in a position of saying she is stranded at this point, in time with the lockdown. For her to be so concerned about people who are less fortunate means a lot, and you can tell Ugosi, she's raising up these concerns because she's really worried. She's out here saying what can be done to help these people. I really applaud Pearl Thusi for taking this step and this measure, unlike people who are only thinking about themselves and are complaining like Abu Kasper Sona, guys. We know that Casper Nyovest was recently attacked by Twitter users because people came out to say, well, why not when are you thinking about yourself right now? I mean, we are in a pandemic at this point, and isn't it tough? And you are out here telling us, Wusi, you could do more, but you don't have Rihanna money. Oh my word, how can you say that? This is after we heard Rihanna donated 88 million to help fight a coronavirus. Now, Casper congratulated Rihanna first, and I said, God bless her. It's hard for our people right now. And he also said, she hopes that the money that Rihanna donated is distributed properly. But Wamosha Izindo, when he actually mentioned Ugusi, even South African celebrities would be doing more at this point, but the problem is South African citizens do not support South African celebrities when it comes to music. But instead, they support Abu Rihanna by listening and buying their music more. And people really attacked him because they were like, but you are, you are more privileged at this point. A lot of people actually. And instead of you using, the little that you have or using what you have to actually help someone out there, you're complaining. One user said you mentioned in your song that you got a Bentley and a Bentley major league with the whip, but you're still complaining and you're telling us, why can't you do something and contribute la ukona corner? We're not saying, donate millions and millions, but I mean, with what you have basically and the resources that you have, can't you help a family or help someone out there? And I was really touched by that. I love Casper, but I think for him being attacked and dragged on Twitter, that was needed. I mean, he was being insensitive at a time of need and at a time where people are so stressed. We're in the stress at this point because they can't even afford isingwa, guys. They can't even afford imbubu to make it up, and they can't even afford things that we can afford as people, gunzima, guraf. So the reason why I actually put Pearl Thusi and Casper in one video is because I wanted you guys to see Uguti. Firstly, this is very serious, and secondly, I mean, we must just be more considerate of people that are less fortunate and people that don't have what we have. Like, it's really tough out there, guys. It's really, really tough. I've watched videos and I've seen people that have coronavirus at this point not being able to breathe, people not having food, people that don't have, the things that we have, your necessities, the bread that we have, impupu, your rice, your meats, which is actually a luxury at this point for some people, because they don't have all of that. And my thing is, what is the government doing to help those people? Aren't you supposed to be distributing food parcels like Pearl Thusi said? Aren't you supposed to go to different areas and actually help people by helping them or giving them with basic necessities? I mean, that's really important at this point. 3 weeks is a very long time, guys, and let's just go back to the drawing board and think about these people that don't have what we have at this point and pray for them actually and try and assist them where we can. That's all I'm saying. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, like and share this video.